So originally this video was going to be about sidearms in Tarkov and how I'm advocating for BSG to take a look at them and maybe make them more reliable and more consistent when we take them into raids with us. But unfortunately, while I was working on that, my PC died, and so the footage, the script, the voiceover, all that, I lost it. But I got a new PC, which is great. But unfortunately, I'm shooting this from the hip, so I have no script. I'm just gonna try to recall what I wrote in the scripts. If you hear ums or stutters or whatever, I apologize. But originally, my biggest concern with sidearms was their draw ups and draw down speeds. And what I mean by that is how fast your character goes from their primary to their sidearm, and then back from their sidearm to their primary, and how those speeds are very slow for all the pistols in the game. For every primary, no specific weapon. And it would be great if BSG looked into that and made them faster, or made a button where you can like drop your gun or holster it and pull out your sidearm really quickly, because it feels like sidearms in the game, while they're pretty good, like the 5.7, the Shrimp, 9mm AP or 7N31, like all those are good pistols and they can kill. The problem is they're not reliable when you pair them with another weapon. So like if you either get a malfunction or you run out of ammo or something happens and you need to use a second gun, they're just not consistent. And I think that's a shame, because it would probably entice more people to bring sidearms into raids with them, because if they're more consistent and they're more reliable, and if BSG intends on adding more malfunctions and more things that are going to prevent us from killing people just with one bullet head eyes real quick, it would make sense for them to entice people to bring either backup guns or sidearms or anything of the sort. It just doesn't make sense to me why pistols are so slow and so sluggish, and even just pistols on their own, like their ergonomics, for example, is another point of contention that a lot of people have echoed, that sidearms, their ergonomics should just be higher. Like, there's no reason, especially if they're stock. If, obviously if they have a suppressor or something, that's different, because, ergo penalty, but a naked 5.7, M19, Makarov, whatever the pistol may be that you're using, it doesn't make sense that these pistols don't have at least 90 ergo. Like, I think the only two pistols in the game that have 90 ergo are the PL-15 stock, and then I think it was the M41A1 pistol, like the upgraded M1911 that you can get from Raiders. I think those were the only two that had like 90 base ergo without any modifications to either improve or make them worse. So, which is a shame. Like, pistols should have way more ergonomics. Even the bad ones, like the TT and the Makarov. Like, there's no reason those pistols shouldn't have at least 90 ergo. I don't get why BSG hasn't considered doing that. They're not like super deadly, especially the bad pistols with bad ammo. Like, there's no reason why those pistols shouldn't have like good ergonomics so they feel and sound good. But those were the two primary things that I wanted to bring up, and I think just the idea of bringing sidearms into raids with you would be a cool idea, instead of just running a gun that has 40 or recoil and you just head eyes everybody instantly. It'd be cool if BSG plans on making malfunctions and problems with guns more consistent and something we have to expect more. Then it would make sense that if we were to bring something in like a pistol, or even just like a backup shotty or something, that these backup guns that we're relying on can at least be drawn in such a way that it feels good to use them. Because right now it feels like if you get into a fight with somebody and something goes wrong, and let's say you picked up a pistol from somebody else, by the time your character is starting to pull up the pistol, like, you're already dead. They just take too long. And it sucks, and I just wish, I really, really would advocate for pistols getting a passover, another look at, and maybe improve their speeds. Again, drawn down speeds, maybe make their ergonomics better. That's what I would hope at the end of the day, because pistols are cool, they're super fun to use, it's great when you're sniping and you have a bolty and you got a sidearm. It feels satisfying as hell when it all works and coincides together, but right now it doesn't, and it's a damn shame, and I hope that maybe in the future they take a look at that. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I hope to see you in future ones.